Oh. Hey everybody, look, it's the Natty Professor.
I use loads of tren.
Don't listen to him, kids. It's not true. He doesn't use that much tren.
So again, the way I hold the dumbbell, it's not right here. It's kind of angled in my palm right there so that it's easier for me to get into that position with the weight because I'd have to turn the dumbbell. So I angle it there in my palm. And then when I come out.
You guys see how his elbows are actually higher than his shoulders. I would say like that would be the goal.
This is where I am at the end of range of movement. And then when I come up, I try not to bring it in and then press. I keep that same arc, and when I come up, I try to almost
dipping it almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So
a little bit. It's almost like a fly, but
yeah, it's not straight. It's not straight up. It's out, and then here. So it's much easier if I were to press it the way before, but I'm trying to focus on maintaining that stretch. And again, use lightweight because this is really, most people would be like, this is not safe for the shoulder. And it's not if you use heavy weight. It's not safe for the shoulder. But if you use a lightweight and you control it, you guys will see what I'm talking about.
I might try 20.
Yeah, so please, if you guys watch this, don't be trying to go heavy. Nope. Control the tempo, control the speed, slow it down at the bottom so you can really get that stretch too. And the weight is just kind of pushing my arms deeper and deeper.
Oh, Jesus. That actually feels better to have a lighter weight because the heavier weight, I was like kind of like that.
Yeah.
This, I can at least let it go a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm still having a hard time matching what you were able to do with your elbow drive was up real high. But even just playing around with this feels new to me, so
yeah.
I'll get new growth just from finding some new positions.
I just feel sore all the way through here on that outer pec.
Wow, you were able to really fucking... I see a lot of people that can't even get the dumbbells to go like lower than here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were going way down there. Call it the Nsima press.
Huh. I think the cool thing about this too, just like when Ben was talking about getting very strong in these really deep positions,
right? This
is just like that. Like this is not an advantageous position, but if you're able to start getting stronger, pressing from here, you will start getting more mobile through here. It'll help your mobility in these ranges, but then you're going to be strong and mobile in those end range positions. So it's sick.
Looks like it worked for him. I'm gonna keep doing it. Are you doing it on the incline too?
I did on the incline too. I was just doing it on the incline since it was right here, but yeah, initially I was doing this on the incline because when I was flat, my AC joint would flare up with this when I first started doing it. Now I can do it on flat too because my AC isn't giving me an issue anymore. And I think that, like, I can't say for sure, but I think when I started adding these in, slowly this started getting better. Yeah. This was the injury that stopped me from bench pressing.
You and I were talking about some of the stuff from the knees over toes guy, our buddy Ben Patrick, and we were just saying how, like, shit, what about elbows out benching? That's exactly what you're doing here. Elbows out, flies, or dumbbell bench, or whatever you want to call this. Makes you just think about all the other types of training that we do. We always hear this is wrong, and maybe that's correct, but only in a certain context.
Yes.
Maybe it's only correct when you're talking about maximal weights. Mm-hmm. We hear all the time that you have to sit back in a squat. Well, maybe not always, right? Maybe there's times to push your knees over your toes. Maybe there's times to flare your elbows out. Maybe there's times to, Arnold used to do his flies. He would touch the ground every time, right?
His elbows were all the way down here, and he'd come up and down.
He touched the floor. So there's a lot of variations. Anyway, there's a little variation on some flies. Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. Catch you guys later.